So there's my $3 water. Here are the snacks that I brought. In place of the $3 water, I have an entire case over there. So, that's something. So this is the first room. I have my stuff set up there. The study, a TV that I'm probably not going to get a chance to use. And if we come over here, wow, I should probably turn on the light, huh? I don't like lights very much. You can see I turned off all the lights and I shut the blinds and everything else. But there's a whole full room in here. So, that's kind of cool. So I don't, tomorrow there's a 3-hour bar, and then that's just Alabama civil litigation. Second day, you have the first 3 hours, which is the MPT, where you basically, here's a file, pretend like a lawyer gave it to you and do what he says. Second 3-hour period on the second day is also just essays. Then on the last day, we have 200 questions and multiple choice questions, and they're split up into 2 lots of 3 hours for 100 questions each. So, wow, I think the camera wavered while I was talking just because I'm so exasperated about being here, but it was about a little under 3-hour drive from my parents' place where I was, and I like this painting. I really, really like this painting. It just kind of gives off the aura that I like of desolation and darkness and solitude, which I really like solitude, which is why I'm here alone. But yeah, I drove 3 hours from my parents' place. I think the place I'm taking the bar is directly across the street. And I'm happy I got here when I did, because right after I got here, a massive church group arrived. And see, I'll be taking the bar right over there. Or that's the hotel at the bar place. The what is it called? Convention Center is connected to. So I'll be going right over there, which is nice. Walk right across the street. And I'm on the 7th floor. There's my car, the one with the sunshade directly beside the tree there. Or that's my mom's car, really. But I don't know why I took a video of this. Let me close that so I don't have to deal with the sunlight. But it'll be a nice memento. This is the nicest hotel I've ever paid to stay for, and at $132 a night, I think it should be. But I will be here for at least 2 nights. So, that's something. So I hope you all have enjoyed this little soiree into what is the Embassy Suites, and I'll be staying here and I'll be studying a little bit as I take the bar. When you all see this, I will have already completed the bar, but I guess it's still interesting just to kind of to see where I was, I guess. I don't know. I can't take my phone into the convention center, so yeah. All right. Well, wish me luck. I don't really need luck. I need knowledge and skill, but they say it's better to be lucky than good. So I'm going to be as good as I can, and then I'll also be as lucky as I can. And we'll see how that goes. All right. Bye. Hello, YouTube. This is Necrostevo, and you're watching one of my narrated Wi-Fi battles. I hope you all come to this video, and am happy that I'm back, because I'm now done with this stupid Alabama bar. Hopefully I pass it so I never have to go through that again. I don't know, maybe I'll make a video at some point detailing my experiences. But for today, we have kind of just bring whatever you want battle that I have with my friend Lauren. She brought a Hell team, and I brought my Resident Evil team. So first we have Del Lago, which is an offensive slowbro, and it works out pretty well right here, except for the fact that she has a focus sash on her lead Obama Snow. Lauren plays pretty interestingly, and she is a good mix original and a good mix things that actually work even though they are original. So expecting her to go for the grass move here again on my Slowbro. I just switched out to get the regenerator boost, and I have Lurker here, which of course are the frogs that swallow you whole in the earlier Resident Evil games. Of course, Del Lago, if you played Resident Evil 4, that's that big fishy thing in the lake. But this is a sub drain punch Toxicroak, which works really, really well in OU. Counters a lot of rain teams, just because they just throw around water type attacks, and you can just bring it in. It kind of sucks against all the hurricanes, though.
But here I'm able to do a great chunk of damage to Heatran, pop her air balloon so I can hit it with the possible earthquake later on if I need to. She's just gonna break my sub with the flash cannon, which is okay by me, cause I know that I'm faster than her. So she's gonna stay in here. I can just hit her with another drain punch. Of course, we are battling in person, as you can see from the 50 level 50 cap there. So I wasn't sure what she'd do, but I thought that she would switch out because the drain punch was way too obvious, and so I switched that turn out into Colmillos, which is actually Colmillos is Spanish for Fang, and that's the specific type of monster that you're gonna see in Resident Evil 4 as well. The dogs that have the tentacles coming out of their backs. So yeah, and she stays in with Frostlass. I was actually thinking she was either hoping for the Snow Cloak miss or she had another sash. But I just take it right out with a Flare Blitz. But I took a ton of damage from doing so, between the recoil and getting hit by a Shadow Ball. And Roxanne is just gonna come in. I wasn't sure what she was gonna do. I didn't expect her to lovely kiss me right then. I thought she might expect me to switch out and try to set up. But if I have something go to sleep, I'm okay with Colmillos going to sleep because he can't really hit anything else. And interestingly, she has Dream Eater, which is a very powerful attack, but of course you have to be asleep for it to work. Um, I don't know. I've never seen Dream Eater work very well in competitive play. If you guys have, let me know. I'd be interested to hear the sets. But she gets the Body Slam Paralysis, and she hits with Blizzard. I use Psychic because I was expecting her to switch, and I get a crit. And interestingly enough, that crit is not even going to matter. And she just finishes me off with another Body Slam. And I got the one paralyzation, but if I had just gone for Fire Blast, oh no, that's right, I went for Psychic because I didn't want to miss the Fire Blast, and Psychic would do more damage than Ice Beam, which is the other move I have on my Slowbro. Never mind. Um, but Gravedigger comes in, he gets put to sleep as well. Yeah, that breaks Sleep Claws, but when you're battling people, especially when you're having more casual battles like these, Lauren is still fairly new to battling as well. So, I'm not going to call her out on that or say I won on that. And it's not going to end up mattering here. Here you do get to see how powerful Dream Eater is, just because I resist that, and she still got back a decent chunk of health there. So she's going to be able to boost back up. I think I get knocked out before she wakes up my Gravedigger. Of course, Gravedigger is the big worm with the giant mandibles that you see in Resident Evil. Well, I think that's Resident Evil 1 or 0. It's the one with Jill. It's been a while since I played that one. And then my favorite Pokemon that I have on this team is Popokarimu, which is the big bat that you face in Resident Evil 5. She gets another Body Slam Paralysis. And I was just hoping to live a Blizzard because I'm so specially bulky. And I had the Eviolite, so if I could just live it. But no, I can't. And her Jynx is pretty much running a train on my team. Um, and I go into Plant 42, and I Plant 43. I'm sorry, Plant 42 is the giant plant that can't move around. 43 are those ivy plants that can move around in Resident Evil 1, and they spit acid on you, and they follow you around just like a cacturn in the desert. But I thought the sucker punch would be way too obvious, which is why I didn't do it earlier. But she just goes into Kingdra and uses Brine. Another interesting move, Brine doubles in damage if your opponent is at half HP or less. So combine that with the sniper and the focus energy, and you have something that after the your opponent's team gets worn down a good bit, can hit pretty hard. Um, so that's always interesting. There she went for the focus energy as I tried to sucker punch, and I thought she was gonna set up or something, so I didn't sucker punch. I didn't use sucker punch earlier with Lurker, so I didn't know what she would expect it right there. Because like I said, she's a little bit more new to battle, even though she's fairly good at it. She doesn't necessarily know what sets things carry. Um, so I don't think she was necessarily expecting Sucker Punch there. Here I was like, okay, I'm good. The worst thing Lapras can do to me is Ice Beam me or something like that. So I thought I could out damage it, but she pulls Psychic out of the bag. Who the hell runs Psychic on Lapras, which is 4 times effective on Toxicroak, and Lurker goes down in one hit? I've never seen Psychic being run on the Lapras before. And so here we have me letting my Arcanine get put to sleep, come back and bite me in the ass. Because if I were awake, I could have woken up and I could have gone for the extreme speed or even just a close combat. Um, Unfortunately, that's not the case, and I lost to Lauren. But that was still an interesting match, with her using a more interesting type of hail team with things like Kingdra on it, which you don't see too often. And then just Jynx. I need to train a Jynx, because Jynx kind of ran train on my team. Anyways, though, I hope you all enjoyed that little snippet at the beginning. I was bored at my hotel that day. Uh, if you all would like to see just a short video or something with me talking about my bar experience, let me know. Uh, Otherwise, I hope you all enjoyed this battle and look forward to more content from me now that I am not dead on the internet. All right, I'll talk to you all later. Bye now.